What's up, everybody? You're chilling with Konscious. You know what it is. We're super excited. KUGS 89.3 tonight, 8 o'clock. Tune in. Thanks, you guys, for your support. I appreciate it.
What's up, Konscious?
What's up?
All right, how's it going? Haley, this is Kevin. I'm the artist.
Here's mine. Hi.
And Austin?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey.
Hello.
With the camera. Hey. I don't know if Haley signed a release form to be on film, though.
Oh, word?
I'm cool with being on film.
Cool with being on film.
Okay. Hey.
I interview people for our profession.
Cool. All right. What's going on, Bellingham? You know what it is. You're tuned in right now, KUGS FM 89.3 on the dial. Maybe streaming online, KUGS.org. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's your DJ Ryan G coming at you right now. We got a great show planned for y'all tonight with our exclusive special guest. Everyone give it up right now. He's in the building. Let's give it up for Konscious. What up, Konscious? How you doing over there, man?
Good. How you doing, Ryan G?
Oh, man, I'm chilling right now. I'm excited to have you on the show tonight. I'm excited for this show we got planned for everyone. So
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming out tonight. We're blessed to have you. All right, guys. We're about to get into some music for y'all tonight, but stay tuned. We have Konscious in the building. He's about to tell y'all a little bit about his music, his message, some upcoming projects. Folks, we got it all planned for y'all tonight, so stay tuned for this show. We're coming at you. Sounds of the underground. But for now, let's hear from my man Biggie Smalls. This is Juicy. You're now tuned in, KUGS FM 89.3. What's going on? It's your DJ Ryan, and I'm in the building with
Konscious.
Oh yeah, we chilling tonight, folks. All right. So everyone, you just heard from, of course, the one and only Biggie Smalls. That one was Big Papa, and before that was, of course, Juicy off his album Ready to Die. You know what it is, y'all. We got Konscious in the building, and tonight, folks, we're gonna get a little bit of insight on him. So, yo, Konscious, man, I got a few questions for you tonight, man. That are a little prepared. So, first off, for all our listeners out there tonight who maybe haven't heard about you yet or your music, why don't you start off by telling everyone a little bit about yourself, you know, like what's the message you're trying to spread?
Definitely. Well, my name is Kevin Miller. I go by Konscious. I'm a hip-hop recording artist, producer, and DJ. I'm originally from Bothell, Washington.
Nice.
The message I'm trying to spread is essentially I want to eliminate fear. And what I mean by that is I feel like our society is going in a direction where we're neglecting our conscious, and I think that it's important for us to reclaim ourselves, our individuality, express ourselves, and really just stay true to yourself. And that's really what I'm about.
Word, I feel that, man. That's definitely a real message. Very inspiring, actually. So, yo, but I have another question for you. How'd you even like get started making music to help to spread this message? Like, what started you off as a musician?
Definitely, man. Back when I was in elementary school, my family members, they played piano and every instrument you could think of.
Yeah.
And I was just really always just
surrounded by it, huh?
Always,
yeah.
Man, always.
Grew up like that. That's what's up.
Yeah. And so I just took drum lessons for a couple of years, and I got really good at that. And I was I was a little geek in the band.
Yeah. On the snare drum.
Yeah, on the snare drum.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. So like, you said you got down on the snare, a little bit of piano and stuff, but like, what was some of the first music you made? Like, were you making hip hop at first, or what were you making in the early days?
In the early days, man, that's funny. That's hard to think about.
Were you jamming?
I was like 11-year-old kid. I was kind of, I was making hip hop, but
oh, that's what's up.
it was
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So then, like, you just kind of started off with hip hop then, right? Like, well, when did you start making beats, like taking that seriously, taking that route?
So there's this cool little place called Guitar Center. I don't know if you know where that is.
Oh man, I think I might have heard of Guitar Center, maybe around the block. But
yeah, and so I always used to go there, and I just play around all day with every instrument they had, all the turntables, and it was just so cool. So that's really just where I started making beats, and I bought my first software there.
Man, that sounds poppin'. Man, sign me up to work at Guitar Center. Shoot. Okay, well, all right, folks, you heard it from Konscious. Stay tuned. We're going to keep some more questions coming on. You're going to hear some more. Not to mention the live performance on the air later tonight, folks. We're also going to be giving away some Casa Que Pasa giveaway, folks. You can call in, get a gift certificate. Folks, Konscious is doing a little bit of a giveaway right now. First people to call in to the show, 360-650-5847. First callers get a free CD from Konscious himself off of his first EP, Music with the Konscious. That's correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, you heard it yourself. 360-650-5847. Call me in with your requests. Call me in to get a free copy of Konscious' first release. Call me in for some Casa Que Pasa giveaway. When the trivia question giveaway comes around, folks, we're going to get back into the music. This is, of course, Big L, MVP. You know what it is. Your DJ, Ryan G. Sounds of the end. All right, y'all. You know what it is. You just heard from the one and only Big L. That one was No Ends, No Scans, and MVP off his album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. Shout outs to Big L, man. Rest in peace to him. A very talented artist from New York back in the 90s. But, folks, we're in the building right now with Western's very own Konscious. You know, Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man? I'm good, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man. So when we left off, we were just talking about kind of how you got started in hip hop music. You know, you were letting me know about Guitar Center, your little fun you were having, man. That sounds cracking. But anyways, let's. I got a few more questions for you tonight, actually, bro. I was gonna ask you, what made you like finally start taking things seriously? Like a lot of people make beats, you know, people come up to me all the time, they're like, I freestyle, like let's spit, like let's record, where's the studio at? But like, man, what made you start taking things seriously, start making moves? Like, when did you actually think that you could do this?
Well, I attended University of Washington Bothell last year, and I was really into networking and DJing.
Yeah.
And I realized something. I realized that, you know, music can really be your passion, and you can make, you know, a decent living off of it and do what you love.
Yeah, word.
And as I was going through my freshman, you know, experience, like we all do in college, I was just really trying to find myself and figure out what I wanted to, you know, to do. And music just, even though, you know, I took a break from from music for a while.
Of course, yeah.
Freshman year, because I wanted to focus on the books, of course. But,
yeah, you know, that kind of.
Yeah. But I got right back into it, and when I came to Western, I just decided to put the, you know, full throttle on, and I just got really excited. And
man, and speaking of that, so you come to Western, right? You're fresh student, you know, transfer student. You got that inspiration, that motivation, determination, but like, how does it feel to see your name and your picture like in the Western front, bro? Like, I've seen the article. They got your picture in the Western front. Like, they did a story on you. You know, I heard your life story before I even met you. Like, man, how does it feel to get that kind of recognition? You know, like, to thousands of plays on your song, you know, College Girl Anthem, like thousands of streams online and like that, man. Like, how does that feel?
Man, I couldn't tell you how it feels, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just, it's overwhelming sometimes, and it's very exciting, and I'm very, you know, thankful and excited for the future. So.
Yeah, that's tight, man. I love the optimism, you know. All right, well, man, I see, like, you know, we've been out a few times to some parties and stuff. I see you around campus. Like, people know what's up. Like, I see some people show some love, man. Like, you know, how does it feel to have, like, these other students out here, like your peers, giving you this props and this recognition for what you're doing?
Man, I feel like because I treat my, you know, everyone like my friend instead of like a fan, it's a different kind of connect. You know?
Word.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. You know, I'll be walking. You know,
Definitely.
I actually work on campus too, and maybe I shouldn't have said that.
That's
but you know, people recognize me, like, oh, that's Konscious. You making my bagel.
Oh, wait. So you said we can find you a Zoe?
Oh no!
Is that what you said? Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, folks, you heard it from Konscious. Stay tuned. We got some more things coming up. Thanks for tuning in. It is Sounds of the Underground with your DJ Ryan G. We're gonna bring you some more of that hip hop music you've been waiting for, folks. Right now, we're gonna hear from another classic from the game. This is De La Soul, Me, Myself, and I. You know what it is. You just heard the classic from Biz Markie, folks. That one right there. Just a Friend. And before that, De La Soul, Me, Myself, and I. You know what it is. KUGS. Shout out to Bellingham, Western students. What's going on? Everyone tuned in right now. Thanks for rocking with us tonight. If you're streaming online, KUGS.org. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. How you doing over there, Konscious?
I'm living. I'm good. How you doing, Ryan G?
Oh man, I'm chilling. I'm grateful to have you on the show tonight. You know,
Thank you. Blessed to be here, man.
Man, we got some more questions though. You know, I think the people want to hear a little bit more about your message. You know, your music. So, one thing that you've mentioned to me before, and that I know that you have some underlying themes. You know, maybe some like ironic messages, you know, something that's not quite on the surface behind some of your songs, like some secret meanings, you know, like, what are you trying to say with some of these lyrics? Like, I know some of your songs, you have some, like, hidden messages, you know, why don't you tell the people a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I got this song out called College Girl Anthem.
Yeah, that's a hit, that's a hit.
Thank you. Basically, the message behind that song is, you know, have fun, you know, it's a fun dance club song, but
we got that coming later tonight, folks. Don't worry, we're gonna be playing that. But all right, go ahead, Konscious.
Basically, essentially the song, it mentions different races of girls.
Yeah.
And I left out African American women because I feel like in our society, hip hop culture tends to degrade African American women.
Word, I feel that.
I wanted somebody to ask me why didn't I put that in the song.
Yeah, like why didn't you put Go Black Girls?
Right,
you know?
the song's like Go White Girl,
go
Asian Girl.
Definitely,
I didn't say Go Black Girl, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I wanted you to really be conscious of that. It's like subliminal almost, you know. And it actually worked. Like I was hanging out with a friend, and she asked me that. And
you wanted people to think like, why isn't he mentioning them? You know, just. Man, yeah, that definitely is a message that you can send to people. Like, hip hop music doesn't have to be this degrading form. Like, you don't have to have it be this way, you know. And I think that's a dope thing that you're doing, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I was also gonna say, like, you know, part of being conscious, part of your whole movement that you're starting right now, you know, like on your Twitter, for instance, it explicitly states, like, on your Twitter when someone goes to that you're an advocate against bullying. Like, you're advertising that to the world. Like, and I mean, bullying, like in school especially, is just more and more recognized for being the serious issue that it is, you know? Like, bullying's, like, real. Like, these students out here, I mean, that stuff happens every day, and there's students being affected by it. So, you know, with that being said, like, how did bullying affect you growing up? Like, how did those past experiences influence the music that you make today?
Well, I grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah, okay.
You know, Bothell, Winville area. Essentially, the path that I chose, you know, and the type of person that I am.
Yeah.
You know, I went through some experiences that I wish, you know, people didn't have to go through.
Word,
you know,
I feel that.
You know, I was that kid shoved in lockers, you know. I remember my very first day of 7th grade, I went onto the bus and they said that, you know, black people weren't allowed on this bus. And this is
really,
you know, the 21st century.
Man.
They like pushed me and, you know, that kind of stuff. And ever since that day, like my whole entire junior high experience, man, was just not a good experience. But
it's just too real, you know, to think that that's still going on. But you know, it's a fact. That stuff is still going on. That exists right now. You know, today there's someone in junior high who just went through that. Like, you know, I went through that in junior high, middle school. I can remember these kids, like, the fact that you went through that but came out, like, to be stronger, you know, to be who you are today, accomplishing what you're doing. And you know those bullies who were messing with you, man? Let's be real. Like, where are they at? Like, come on, are they on the air right now? Like, hey, shout out to those bullies, man. Like, what are you doing with your life? You know, like, nothing. So, you know, what I'm getting to right now is, like, what would you tell that kid who just got pushed into a locker today? You know, that junior high student that's in your shoes. Like, man, what would you tell him to just show him that there's light at the end of that tunnel, and like encourage them to stay strong, you know, like that they'll get through it? To like, how can you be an example? What can you tell them?
You know, I would say, honestly, I'm right there with you. Just because it happened to me in the past doesn't mean it doesn't affect me today.
Word.
You know, there's still things that, you know, hurt me today because of what I went through, and I understand what you went through. And I would tell you, find your passion, because that's what's going to get you out.
Yes, that's the truth. Man, that's definitely some wisdom, but I appreciate you sharing that with us. Yeah, man, I really do think that that a difference can be made, you know, and I like to see that that's what you're doing out here. that's definitely something special. But all right, folks, you heard it from Konscious. You know, a little bit of insight into some of his messages, some of his music, and the meaning behind it that maybe you wouldn't quite know at first. But anyways, guys, just a reminder to everyone listening tonight. First people to call me in, let's just say right now, for instance, 360-650-5847. Get a free CD from my man Konscious out here.
Definitely.
You know, y'all want to check out his first project, Music with the Konscious. Don't worry, we're going to be playing some of those songs a little bit later tonight. But folks, don't be scared to call in. I promise we don't bite. Call in the station. You know what? Maybe request one of your favorite songs or something like that. You know, we could mix it up a little bit for you guys out there. Anyways, we appreciate you tuning in. We're going to get back to the music right now. But just on the note we just left on, for those kids out there experiencing bullying still to this day, we have Common. This song right here is The Light. All right, y'all. You just heard from Kid and Play. That one was Getting Funky. You know, that old school hip hop, those throwbacks. This is Sounds of the Underground. It's your DJ Ryan G. You heard from Common. That was The Light. Of course, we're trying to show all those kids out there experiencing things like bullying and harassment and everything that, you know, Konscious and other people out there had to go through. You know, we're trying to show them there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Did you want to expand on it?
Yeah, I just really wanted to say, you know, what I did to get out of that situation. After I found my passion, I connected with someone. I had a teacher. His name was Scott McLean.
Yeah.
And he saw, you know, a talent in me and you know, the genuine person I was, and he really helped me see that tunnel at the end.
Like a mentor kind of?
Yeah, like a mentor.
Yeah.
And he really just kept me going those days I didn't want to go to school. I remember those days I didn't even go to school, you know?
Yeah.
And he tried to keep me in school and focused and, you know, positive and all that.
You know, keep you on track.
Right. And I remember a couple.
That's important.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, a couple incidences actually. You know, he actually stood up for me.
Really?
Yeah, that was crazy.
You know, it probably was like a priceless thing to have someone have your back. You know,
Definitely.
like sometimes that's all you need is just like someone to have your back, someone, you know, that you can turn to, you know, kind of lean on when you're going through those hard times.
Right.
You know, that's definitely respect right there. But man, like I was gonna say, like, you know, that was those a lot of your songs off your old project, like Music with the Konscious. You're kind of referring to these same issues, like you're touching on all of this stuff. But like, I know that you got a new project coming up. You know, a new release. You know, like. You know, permission granted. You want to give us some insight about this? You know, like,
man, I can't give you too much.
Like, man, what are some of the things we can expect that you can give away without spoiling the secrets, bro? Like, let us know a little bit about the new project. Come on.
Okay. Well, permission granted is a combination of the underlying themes that you saw in Music with the Konscious, but combined with next level production. I got some heavy hitting producers on that.
Really?
Yeah, I got some really heavy.
Is it all original beats, like producers?
No, like you mean
like these are beats that you're getting directly from the producers? Are these?
Some of them are and some of them aren't.
Okay. So it's a mix. It's a mix up.
Yeah,
but you're working with some producers that you know personally.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. And you know, so you're saying this a little bit more like quality wise. It's gonna be out
it's
there.
definitely because that
so,
self-release, you know, that was.
It's like, you know, it's different. It's a grind, like but there's something about it too. When you know it's self-released, you know it's really from their heart. You know it's really their art they're putting out. But I feel you, man. Like you're working with some other producers. You're working out here trying to get your brand up, and I feel that, man. I definitely have love for that. So, anyways, you know, we're gonna get into some more music tonight. Like we're gonna start off with some Nas, maybe some Illmatic.
Okay.
But first, I just wanted to ask you, like, you know, since you released or since you were mainly working on your last project, Music with the Konscious, when you were in Bothell, you know, you did Bothell and over the summer. But this next project, you've been in Bellingham, right? Like, you've been in Bellingham for a little bit. Like, you've been in the Beham. Like, you know, I'm from Seattle originally, and, like, you know, West Seattle. Shout out to West Seattle. And, like, I grew up out there. But when I came to Bellingham, like, I noticed that part of the culture, part of, like, the community, you know, that we broadcast to tonight, like, it kind of, it affected me, you know, and, like, in a good way. Like, I felt like I was accepted, you know, everything. And I can tell, like, you're experiencing a lot of the same stuff. So, like, I mean, how have you changed since coming to Western? Like, how has this affected your music?
Honestly, it was like a complete revolution. Like
Really?
the minute I got up there,
a revolution, y'all. It's a revolution for Konscious. Since he came to Western, you heard it on the air, folks. Konscious comes to Western. It's a revolution. All right. Hold on. Expand on that.
Yeah, I got you. When I came up here, you know, I was ready with the promo, so I just hit them super heavy. I went to Red Square and we did a promo run. And I met these guys, Connor and Caleb, and they trained and did some music videos with some, you know, pretty heavy hitting artists.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, they did videos and photos with Macklemore.
So you're connected.
And stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they, you know, I connected with them, and they're really close friends of mine. And we just got a game plan. We got focused. And another thing that Bellingham changed me, you know, Bellingham was like high school over again, but I got to do it the right way. I got to make friends. I got to have fun. I got to, you know, really be myself. And so that was really cool when I got up here.
Yeah, it's a very accepting community. You
Exactly.
know, it's a lot different coming from a place like the city or even the suburbs, like in your case, where you're just stuck to that little community in high school, you know, going through all that. But when you get out somewhere like a university, you know, you can really be. There's so many people to choose from, so many students, and it can be very accepting, you know. But all right, folks. Keep calling in, you know. We just had a caller call in.
Shout out DEF CON.
Okay. So we got DEF CON out here calling in. We got some requests for some CDs. Don't worry, we're gonna get those CDs in the mail for y'all next week. Konscious is on that.
Definitely.
Thank you for calling in, everyone. You're gonna keep getting some free CDs. We got music for Konscious, folks. This is Konscious' first release. You want to hear some of his music? We got some coming later tonight, but you want that exclusive personal hard copy CD, folks. This is priceless, you know. Keep that for the records. Call me in, 360-650-5847 or KUGS. You know what it is. It's your DJ, Ryan G. Folks, we're going to get back into the music right now. We're diving in. This is Nas, one of the classics. Let's give it up for The World Is Yours. All right, everybody out there, thank you so much for tuning in. You just heard one of the classic hip-hop records, am I right? You know, Nas, of course, the classic, man. That one was Halftime, and before that, we heard The World Is Yours. And that's what we're trying to tell y'all tonight, folks. The world is yours. You can really accomplish what you want. Just look at Konscious and what he's doing. You know, we're really out here trying to make a difference for you folks tonight tuned in. Thanks so much for listening with us. But folks, coming up right now, we have every show, I do this, you know, Casa Que Pasa giveaway. Casa Que Pasa, you know, it's the burrito restaurant downtown. They got that potato burrito, and we got a little deal with them, folks, where we're doing a Casa Que Pasa giveaway. This is a gift certificate giveaway, folks. So I'm going to have the first caller is going to win the certificate. But first, we have the trivia question. And because, lo and behold, we have the man himself, Konscious, in the building, this trivia question is going to be related to his music. So folks, answer this question. You know the answer. Call me in. First caller wins some Casa Que Pasa certificates. Okay. All right, folks. The trivia question is, what was the name of Konscious's release in November? It's an EP, self-produced, self-release. I just need the title, folks. We've been talking about it all night. Someone want to call me in? They've been listening. They know the name of that project. It was his one of his first projects he released. It's an EP. You can find it on SoundCloud. You know, if you call in and you win the giveaway, you could also win a free CD. He's giving those away, you know. So call us in. It's the title of his EP he just released in November. You know, our first caller is gonna get that. So you know, we're gonna get into some more music though while we wait for that next caller. So this one right here is gonna be from Konscious. As a matter of fact, you know, bringing him into the studio and everything. We were, you know, you didn't think that we would bring him on without having him freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Having him, you know, at least spit something. Like we got to get him on the mic. So you know what it is. We're gonna have Konscious spit a little something. But before we do that, actually, is there any last words you want to say? Any shout outs? You know, the time is now like 9:02 p.m. We've been on the air for about an hour. Is there anything you want to say to everyone who's listening out there, or any shout outs that you like to make while you're chilling here?
Of course, man. First of all, I want to thank my mom. She's always been there for me, man. Ever since day one. Gotta thank my sister Corey. really doing her thing out there. I really appreciate your support. My little brother Cam.
Oh, to the family, man. Got it.
Support, yep. And all my Western friends that
definitely.
all my Western friends that rock with me. You guys are awesome. And shout out to my man Jay Key, holding it down from Everett. You know what it is? That's my guy right there.
Yeah, man. Definitely been checking out some of his music.
Yeah,
it's
he's got some really great stuff.
Yeah.
And shout out my man Defcon. And he's playing our stuff over on Mount Vernon 91.7.
That's tight.
Thursday nights, massive mix session 8 to 10. Check him out.
That's tight. That's tight.
Check him out.
He called in and wanted to shout you out, man.
Of course, man. Gotta show love, man. Gotta support each other, you know.
Definitely showing love out here, man. Well, anyways, I'm thinking, man. I think it's about that time. I think everyone's ready to hear what you got. I think people are ready to hear you spit. So I'm about to turn up your mic a little bit.
Turn up the headphones.
Play this instrumental for you one time. I know you like this one. So all right, folks. This is the first time ever on the show. We're about to have an artist live in the studio. Gonna perform a little something for y'all. This is a verse. All right, hit him for that, Konscious.
Got you. Yeah. It's Konscious. Turn me up on my headphones a little bit, my man. It's why you keep playing with my mind.
Okay. You about to go in though? You about to go in?
You ready? They say the best things in life never last, forever in a trance. I'm just trying to get it back. This life is evil. If you want it, you can get it back. A young kid, backpack, and I travel that. Understand, it's freestyle straight up off the dome. I don't need a pen and pad to show you how I go. I keep it pushing, you should understand. It's a movement. We be going, you should know the flow is kinda oozy. Okay, I'm doing this, I'm repping it. It's B-Town, we stepping it. It's B-Ham, I'm stexing it. Okay, you know what it is, I stay on point. I be kicking freestyles, you know the kid on point.
Hey!
What? I just used the freestyle one time.
Folks, you just heard that live on the air. You know what it is, Konscious in the building. We got this going live right now. I wish you could see the energy in this room right now, you know what I'm saying? Man. Thanks so much for doing your thing, bro.
Hey, no problem, man.
On the air right now. Man, I'm so glad to have you on the show tonight. It's been real. It's been awesome. We really appreciate having you out, letting everyone know who Konscious is.
Appreciate you, man.
What the message is about, you know what I'm saying, man. I really look forward to hearing more from you in the future, bro. I know you're doing big things, and we're gonna get some of that music on the air right now. We're about to start with some of these songs. So,
and let me tell you guys where you can find me at real quick.
Oh yeah, man, definitely let them know right now where they can access your music and everything.
Definitely. So if you've been tuned in, I appreciate you guys. You can find all my music at consciousmusic.com, official website. My SoundCloud and all my social media is linked there. You can follow me on Twitter at ConsciousRun, Instagram at ConsciousRun, Facebook.com/ConsciousRun. Thank you guys.
At Konscious Run, man. Get in. That's awesome, bro. I definitely am following you. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, man.
How we linked up to get this interview going. So anyways, man, I really appreciate having you out. Folks, if you've been tuned in tonight and you still want to get one of his CDs from that first release, just call us in, 360-650-5847. Be one of the lucky winners. He's going to mail those CDs out. That's from his hand. It's the artist himself. It's definitely some dope local hip-hop, some art that is really valuable, folks. So you want to call in definitely for sure and get that for free. And we're gonna hear some of his music. You're not quite sure if what his music is about. You're not quite sure how he does it. Well, we're about to show you. We're about to play some of his new songs. But also another thing, first caller, you can still win those Casa Que Pasa giveaway. Call me in. It's the name of that first project. You want to win a free CD? You know the name of that first project you released in November? Call us in with the title. You're gonna win. You can go get yourself a potato burrito. 360-650-5847. 5 digits. This dude is doing his thing. 12,884 downloads already on SoundCloud. Here is his hit We talked a little bit about it earlier. This is College Girl.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming out, checking me out. Dude, it's so awesome, man, being on the air for the first time. We're at 89.3, KUGS, my man Ryan. Shout out everyone doing their thing, Northwest Hip Hop. Let's keep it moving.